Hi, sorry I got cut off. Someone was trying to call me, so it cut off my camera. But anyway, I wanted to make a part two to this anyway because I hadn't finished everything that I wanted to say. So I ended my last video saying, please don't accept things for how they are because it's all really an act. It's all to keep up appearances, isn't it? To, show to the outside world, look, we're so happy, but deep down there are so many problems. I even heard that, going back to the couple that doesn't trust each other, the girl said to the guy, it would be easier for me to actually not be in a relationship with you because of all of this pain that I'm going through. But she's still there. And really, that's a very honest statement to say that. But if that's how you feel, then you should do that. Staying somewhere out of fear is utterly doing yourself an injustice. So, going on to then the twin flame kind of dynamic and what's going on there. The reason why we are being given this opportunity to fine tune ourselves before we come together for good is so that we don't carry this expectation, this pain from the past. We are given the opportunity to uncreate all of our preconceived notions and beliefs that don't serve us anymore. People who have been cheated on in the past get the opportunity to uncreate and not carry the pain of fear of ever being cheated on again into their relationship. Because what you've asked for and the reason why you're on this path, yes, you're a twin flame, but also you have asked the universe, whether you know it or not, to have the most amazing experience of love. To have the love of your life and to experience the ideal romance that you have always dreamt up, whether you're willing to admit it or not. This is why people who are even in relationships come to me and say, I met my twin flame, but I was already married, so what the heck is the point? Well, if you really look at it, and whether you're wanting to admit this or not, deep down you had a desire to create the ultimate romance, to reconnect with the other part of your soul. Deep down you had that desire, and this is why it's happened. And just because things appear a certain way does not mean that they are that way. Just like with the couples who are not happy and have all this, amazing time, supposedly amazing time on Facebook, they are not really as they seem. Just because things may appear over or may appear stagnant or not progressing within your dynamic does not mean it isn't so. And I'm going to give the example of my house that I've been looking at again. When I first saw it, I thought, what a beautiful property. Went to see the availability of it, it said reserved. I didn't accept it. Yes, I saw with my physical eyeballs that it was reserved. There's no arguing that. But energetically, the property felt like it's mine. It was mine and it is mine. I had no resistance towards the property because it's a beautiful property and I can see myself living there. So I attracted it back into my experience through having no resistance, through having no preconceived notions, through having no resentment towards it, just the appreciation of its beauty and appreciation of the feeling that despite what my physical world was telling me, I was still planning to live there. And so it became available again. That's what can happen and will happen with you and your divine love as soon as you just relax. And people come to me in the most stressed out states. They'll say, okay, so I had a session with you, everything was great, we had this plan, things were going to happen, I was going to manifest the situation, guess what? They didn't turn up if they arranged to meet, or they they are now seemingly with someone else or whatever. Look, just because it's like that for now does not mean that it's permanent. And also, what has already come to pass is already manifested, therefore it's already past anyway. But you get the opportunity to create your present. You get the opportunity to make it what you want it to be. You know, I could have given up and gone, oh, well, this property has been reserved. I guess I'll move on. But in my heart, I knew it was mine. Just like I knew that this relationship is mine, that the life of my dreams is mine. You can feel it. You can feel it in the certainty of your heart. You can feel that this person belongs with you, that you belong with each other. I had no evidence, aside from doing readings for myself, which I doubted because I thought, well, I can do it for everyone else, but when it comes down to me, I don't really feel all that. Because I was allowing my own feelings to warp my gift and my sense of security that I read for everyone else with. So I had pretty much no evidence that he was still thinking of me because he'd been quiet for months and months and months, actually a whole year. But I never stopped believing. I never stopped feeling. The feeling was always that he was mine and I was his, and that was that. And then he contacted me out of the blue when I had no possible way of contacting him. And so this is what I want to say to you. And you don't have to wait a year, I promise. You don't have to. If you can learn from my mistakes and avoid the pitfalls of this connection and this journey, you can shorten the time. I don't feel that my year was wasted because I did amazing things in the meantime and focused on myself. But I just want to say to you that once you feel something is yours, energetically tune into how you're feeling about it. You will know for certain that it's yours. And it will manifest. It has to. It doesn't have a choice. But the key is to be chill and to be in a receptive vibration and hold no resistance or doubt or fear in the way of it. Just like I just went ahead and planned living in that place despite what my physical environment was saying to me, you must allow yourself to be receptive to receiving the love that you know belongs to you. Because if I was fearful and doubtful, things would have gotten in the way. But I just didn't, because the energy is a thing that you must trust, and the energy is a thing that you can trust. How does my energy towards this situation feel? Do I feel like they belong to me? Then they do belong to me. I can't compare this to anything that's happened in my past. The things that have happened in the past hold no bearing over what I actually want to create in my future. Therefore, I am getting the perfect opportunity to uncreate those beliefs and to create the beliefs that I'm wanting to instill in this new connection. This gives me the perfect opportunity. It's like that couple that doesn't trust each other. If you take some time apart and you do some soul searching and you do the creating of what it is that you feel you need, which is, for their example, would be to instill trust in each other separately, individually from each other, to know that when you're secure within yourself, you don't need to be looking for security outside of yourself. Because the law of attraction works both ways. If you're fearful something's going to happen and you keep thinking about it, yeah, eventually it will, because you've attracted that to you. So if you want to attract the ideal situation to you and not have all of those other things, people who are scared of being cheated on again and they're constantly projecting that onto the other person, well, they're just going to attract more of that. But if you want to break out of that cycle and create what it is that you're wanting, then you must uncreate those old beliefs first and then create the beliefs that you wish to instill within yourself. the beliefs that you wish to transpire and show up in your physical existence. It's so, so important. And take this time that you are not physically together as the golden opportunity to create all of that you are wanting, to have that confidence within you that this is going to be the best relationship ever. That you are going to give the best of you and you can expect the best of them in return. And just be chill about it. I know I say this a lot to people and they're thinking, you lunatic. Well, how can I be chill when this is clearly happening in my physical experience? But what you must remember is I was there too. And if I had someone who told me to be chill about it, it would be easier. But no one said anything like that because it was all these readings saying the masculine's getting ready and there's all this fear and all this doubt and all this blah blah blah. And it was focusing on negative stuff and people making channels specifically for karmics and then bringing that stupid confusion into the mix. There's no need, right? There is no need. What you don't want to attract, you should not be focused on. So why are all these readings going on about stuff like that? And so, believe me, I've lived through the experience. I want you to just be chill about it. It's not just with twin flames. It also happened in my property, other parts of my life. There was a whole dramatic change in work where people were swapping different teams over. I could have been worried about it. I could have been, oh my God, this is so awful, or this is so stressful. But I was chill and all I did was project, oh, I like this manager, he's cool. Wouldn't it be awesome if I was in his team? That was all I thought. I didn't give it any more thought. I didn't do rituals. I didn't meditate. I didn't write in my manifestation, but I did none of that. And then 2 months later, I get news that I'm in his team. I attract that experience to myself in such an easy way because I was chill. I attracted the home that I wanted back into my experience because I was chill. So please understand that being chill and being relaxed is the way forward. And really, if you can do that, it's gonna cut out months and months of aggravation, pain, and unnecessary stuff. Yes, the stuff that happens that perceives to be negative is really a blessing in disguise, but we sometimes indulge in negativity a little too much and can do without. So whatever that isn't actually necessary to be part of our experience, we can cut that out so that we can experience just a shortcut to our ideal reality. Give it a go. Be chill. Be chill. Be chill. Give yourself 3 days if you can't hold on for a week. See how you feel. See how things go. You're going to feel a lot calmer and a lot more in control of yourself and your emotions. And things will start to unfold. I hope that this has helped you. I know this is a very long talk, but I felt that this message did really need to come out today. If you'd like to book a session with me, then all my details are in the link. Thank you all so very much for watching, for your support, for subscribing, for booking with me, for commenting. I'm really in a good place with my channel, and I'm so grateful that people are receiving my messages in the spirit that I intend them to come out, and that you're ready for them, because they're not like most channels. I know that. You know, there's so many new channels sprouting out of nowhere that do readings and all sorts of things, and I know I'm very different, but I trust my intuition, and I trust the people that come to me will benefit from the gifts that I have to offer. So thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.